Also, wo waren wir? Ah ja, genau, hier. Ich hatte euch ja bei diesem schönen Cliffhanger zurückgelassen. Ich habe irgendwie das Gefühl, dass meine Stimme jetzt leiser ist als vorhin. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich irgendwas Komisches gedrückt habe. Man hört mich aber noch, oder? So, vielleicht ist das jetzt... Ja, YouTube habe ich schon angemacht. Also, die Aufnahme für YouTube habe ich schon gemacht. Okay. Dieser Cliffhanger hier. Gut. There was something in here. Oh. Huh? Inside the locker is a laptop? What's something like that doing here?
Hey.
I remember seeing this. Well, that's right. I saw it in the library before. It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust.
So...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. But how did the laptop get from the library to here?
It would seem...
And I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on. Huh? But I thought it was broken. I would bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer.
Then perhaps...
More importantly, Hina, you said you saw a green light, yes? Surely you did not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost? I am surprised you are able to dress yourself in the morning. Oh man, if I had the love's clueless girl's attribute, I would have fallen in love big time just now. I'm so glad I don't have it. Well, I didn't really expect to find a freaking laptop inside a freaking locker, okay?
Hey, come
It's
on.
okay, man. I mean, anyone can make a mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I'd spotted a gray alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole.
What are you saying?
Don't compare what happened to me to one of your stupid delusions.
Don't be mean.
Don't be mean. I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now? But listen, isn't this really strange? What is this laptop doing in here?
In other words...
Maybe someone hid it here.
But...
If that's the case, we found it pretty easy.
Wrong.
Whoever put it here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us. What do you mean?
Hey.
Haven't you noticed? There's one big difference between this room and all the others. There's a difference? There's no surveillance camera.
Yes, it's me.
Precisely. There's no camera in here, which means this is the one spot where the mastermind is blind. So you're saying someone put the laptop here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it?
It's true.
And what Hina saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro shining pale green.
Hey.
I think it would be best if we investigated this laptop in a little more detail. Okay. It's just like Kyoko said, the display isn't on, but the laptop definitely has power.
So then...
So first of all, we have to wake it up. Right. I started hitting random buttons on the keyboard, and the display instantly began to glow a pale green. There were das ist aber blau auf dem Screenshot. Yeah. There were a bunch of different icons on the desktop.
Hey.
There, the icon on the far left. What is it? It says alter ego. Alter ego literally means another self, I believe. Wow, da hat jemand in Latein aufgepasst. In the field of artificial intelligence, it is not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. You can consider it something like a pen name.
Makoto.
Ja, im Japanischen schon, ne? Zumindest bei dem einen grün-blau Kanji. Could you let me see it, Makoto? Aber es war in der einen Cutscene tatsächlich grün, die wir letztes Mal hatten. With that, Kyoko moved between me and the computer. She moved the cursor over the alter ego icon, and when she double-clicked it, the screen suddenly went dark. And then a voice spoke to us.
You really came!
Master, you're here? Ah, jetzt ist auch wieder grün. Chihiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display.
Oh,
It's
no!
Wie er geschrien hat. It's a ghost man, but and sweet baby Jesus saved me.
Calm down.
It's not a ghost, you fucking idiot. And what is it?
Anyway...
I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out. Kyoko began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. What are you? And then...
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
I always get so embarrassed introducing myself. That voice, the tone and everything. It's Chihiro.
I knew it.
Alter ego. I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself. AI program?
That's right.
That's how Chihiro earned his title of Ultimate Programmer. The AI lives in a computer, and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently, Chihiro used a support vector machine and reinforcement learning to develop it. Eventually, he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Support vector machine reinforcement what? Learning?
It's true.
To put it simply, it's a learning method for computers. If you want to know more,
That's it. I'm sure of it.
just Google it, okay?
In other words,
But if this AI continues to grow, it will become more than just a piece of software to help people. Genau, das Lago Momentum. Some say that an AI like this might someday replace people. And that is why it is called alter ego. A fine choice then, I must say. It can create memories, have thoughts, and grow up. The process is much different from how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make perfect sense to refer to it as your alter ego.
I see.
A second perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. That's alter ego. Kyoko, how do you know so much about this?
Are you okay with
Anyway, so he fixed the broken laptop and put his own program on there. That is what this means, yes? Then he brought the machine to this dressing room, where the mastermind would not be able to see it. But you know all this about master and whatnot. Yes, yes. Oh, no. Oh. I believe I'm on fire.
Huh?
I thought you were only into 2D.
Da-da-da-da-da!
This is the most excellent 2D possible.
Huh?
But he's a guy, and also a computer program.
I feel as if...
That aspect is no problem.
I mean...
That aspect?
Anyway,
Anyway, let's talk to him a little more. Kyoko typed away rhythmically. How much do you know about what's going on?
Master,
Only gave me a general idea.
well,
But I do know that things have become very grave. Found himself caught up in this without warning. Kyoko immediately shut out another question. Why are you here?
that's right.
Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on this laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection of them is surprisingly strong. So it's taking me a little longer than I thought.
Master,
But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means they must contain some important secret. For example, perhaps the secret of the school. While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question. How much longer until everything's unlocked?
that's right.
It's gonna be a while,
Leave it to me.
but I'm definitely gonna do it, so you can just leave it to me.
I see.
So because of how long it would take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload. Smart. It also means that the work remains uninterrupted even after he's dead. Once again, Kyoko typed quickly. Keep it up, but be careful not to let the mastermind notice you.
That's right.
Don't worry, I've got a secret plan already, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud. It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say.
Yes,
That is
indeed.
fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern. Oh, why?
Are you okay with
Have
this?
you forgotten? All our rooms are completely soundproof. Battery only lasts for 5 minutes. Once we close our doors, he can scream as loud as he wants, but we won't hear a thing. Okay then, how about once it's nighttime, we each take turns guarding the dressing room.
However,
There's a good chance the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that. Then what can we do?
so then,
Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. Then there's no way I can miss Alter Ego yelling.
But...
But if you leave your door open all night then...
it's true.
There's a chance I may become a victim myself, I know.
However,
But I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you. There was an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident she would be okay. That confidence was somewhat similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time different. Yeah, it had an entirely different feel for sure. Like someone who'd been dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who'd been born on a battlefield. I felt like that was the fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by the voice suddenly emanating from the laptop.
So,
Would you mind if I asked a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. Uh-oh. When you got here, I thought it was him, but... Is Master... For a split second, Kyoko seemed to not know what to do. But she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, direct. Chihiro is dead. Mondo killed him. I see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive the situation were very low. So I was prepared for this moment. Somehow I feel kind of sorry for her. Can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. It is a simple computer program, it does not have feelings.
What?
Are you sure about that?
Shall we go?
Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. And then Kyoko typed one last sentence. I'll come back later. Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye-bye. The AI seemed totally different from when we'd first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Was it just because he was following his programming, or could he have actually been worried about us?
Could it be...
What's wrong, hero?
You know?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. Then we could call for help from the outside, man. But this is just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here.
Well?
Well, if we take it out of here and find somewhere that does have online access... That's way too dangerous. The mastermind would find out in no time. Yeah, true.
Indeed.
This is no time for taking needless risks. For now, I'll monitor the progress of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. This feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped.
Of course.
Well, for now, all we can do is wait for aRdW to finish his work.
You know?
So, should we get going?
It's true.
Indeed. Goodbye. Nine. We'll be back. I promise. We'll have some wet dreams tonight and some adventures with my hand. Come on, Hifumi, let's go.
I suppose.
Okay. And we all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out in the hall, Hina let out a joyful shout. Isn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right? And as if he'd been waiting for his cue. Uh-oh. Dun 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 dun! Hina has gained enough experience to level up.
What's the matter?
Sir, what was this awesome something? Monokuma.
What the heck?
You guys all seem in remarkably good spirits. Did something happen? No, nothing in particular. Oh, keeping secrets, no fair. I demand an exclusive interview. Denied, super denied.
What the heck?
Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean we have to do it.
Say what?
Do it? You mean like, do it?
Huh?
Wait, what do you mean do it?
Just
Gross, you said do it.
Just the worst.
You said it first. We were just talking about going to the bathhouse. We have not had a chance to relax in some time.
Huh?
But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women sections. So we decided to rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Hina won the match for us, and that is why we were all so pleased.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which... Okay, boys, why don't you head on back to the dining hall or something? We're gonna take a nice long bath.
Hey, come on.
Jeez, what are you gonna do? Also, ja. Oh, jeez, what are you gonna do, right? We lost fair and square. Ja, stimmt. Well, ladies, shall we go? Celeste didn't hesitate coming up with a ruse, and her poker face didn't even flinch. So she and the other girls headed back into the dressing room.
Damnation!
Nuts and damn it, we totally lost another day without getting to take my very first... Oh mein Gott. Was, du auch? Tu dich mit Toko zusammen. Yeah, but tomorrow. Ich hoffe, er meint einfach nur das Bad in dem Badehaus da und nicht... Ja, stimmt. Das wird er meinen. In ihrem Zimmer haben sie ja nur Duschen. Yeah, but tomorrow for sure, man. You'll definitely get the bath tomorrow. Okay, so, should we head back to the dining hall now?
Hey!
Uh-oh. Hold on.
Hey! Hey!
Something strange here. Very strange. Strange? What do you mean? What's strange is, this is the perfect chance for you to sneak a peek. Huh? That's
Without a doubt!
absolutely right. I thought you were all about the 2D, man. All of you need to shut up, sit down, and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the setting of immense fantasy. Mann, ich kann heute die frohe Stimme nicht tun. I was forced to ask myself, should I sneak into the bathhouse like Monokuma said, or just go quietly back to the dining hall? No, I can't do it. I can't treat the girls like that. Let's just head back to the dining hall.
What?
But what about your man's fantasy? I'm not sure a real man's fantasy should be about spying on girls and stuff. It should be more about your hopes, or your dreams, or adventure, or whatever. Or dreams of adventure. But anyway, I'm not gonna spy on them.
This is kind of depressing.
I see. I can't even describe my bitter disappointment. That primal fan service could have been yours. We headed back to the dining hall, leaving Monokuma standing there alone. But to be honest, even I was a little reluctant to turn down the offer.
It's like...
Fantasy, my fantasy. So I guess you dig the real thing just like any other guy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I care is because it's a good reference for creating figurines. A real life woman is useless to me, but looking at their naked form might be okay. Maybe.
No way.
If the girls out here said that, we'd all be dead meat for sure. Meanwhile, we heard the buzzing of busy voices growing louder. The girls had finished their bath and joined us in the dining hall.
You got it.
Oh man, what a nice bath.
This is fine.
Getting a chance to stretch out and relax after all this time was a true pleasure.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Of course.
Normally, after a long bath, I like to make myself a nice protein coffee, but doch nicht mitten in der Nacht. Apropos Kaffee. Was? Sorry, no time for that.
So in the end...
That's what I figured.
Actually,
We were just saying in the bath how it was about time for you to get up to something.
Because
After seeing how happy we were, an evil little monster like you would never let that last for long. You're so terrible to me.
My entire existence!
Everyone's so cold and mean, even after I get presents for you all. Presents?
Well now.
Have I got your attention? Oh, then let's head to the gym where your presents wait. Oh, no.
See ya later!
No questions, no dilly-dallying. Get a move on and everything will become clear.
Oh,
What is this? Vielleicht das nächste Motiv. What are you scheming this time?
it would seem...
He's probably going to repeat the same thing again. Everyone gets a piece of Mondo butter, genau. Providing us with a motive to get things moving.
huh?
Again? I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore. Me either. I'm like totally traumatized.
However,
It's okay. We have alter ego. I'm sure he'll find something that will help us. So for now,
correct.
we have to just endure it, come what may. Yep. So sieht's wohl aus, ne? With heavy feet we made our way to the gym, but when we arrived there was already someone waiting for us.
What?
To be kept waiting by the likes of you, rest assured if we had access to firearms, you'd all be dead. Yakuya, did you get here early? Did you forget how to walk? Is that why you're late? It's simple, right foot, right foot. The same as always, I see. Her, on the other hand.
What the heck?
Oh, she's back to her Debbie Downer self, huh? I heard what sounded like a sneeze and she was back to her old self. So now she goes from manic to depressive whenever she sneezes? Seems kinda late to add that into the mix. Why does everyone keep making fun of me? I hope you all win the lottery and get hit by a bus. So when you say something mean, then you can talk, huh? Well, anyway, it looks like everyone's here.
So then,
Which means... Yep. Was gibt's diesmal?
You guys?
It looks like everyone's here. So then, let's get started.
What?
Come on, out with it. What kind of motive have you prepared for us this time?
However,
Whatever you subject us to, we will not break.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. We're not gonna lose to you ever again.
come on!
You don't have to get so defensive. Calm down. I've decided to change things up a bit this time. Up till now, I've been using the whoosh of the north wind to get you all moving. But sometimes you gotta use the sun to light a fire under someone's butt.
Without further ado, I give you this!
Uh-oh, was kommt jetzt?
$10 million! I prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks! 10 million smackaroos! It's like totally wowie wow, am I right?
So that's the motive you've prepared, is it? $10 million is. It's not really enough. Der hat wahrscheinlich 10-mal so viel.
It's true.
When it comes to motive, money certainly is the gold standard, so to speak. Ich wollte gerade sagen, genau, Byakuya ist wahrscheinlich gerade nicht sehr beeindruckt. Whether it's in a mystery novel or the real world. But
What are you saying?
there's no way we'd kill each other for this money.
Of course.
She's right. You can't simply purchase a person's life. You can say 10 million or however much. I don't give a crap for serious. Yeah, they're all right. Whether it's 10 million or any other amount of money, no, not even just money. From now on, no matter what you do, we won't kill our friends. Come on, stop trying to act tough.
I can't wait! I
Most
can't
important
wait!
thing is to live a pure and moral human life. Monokuma disappeared, leaving his words on stage along with a massive sum of money. There's nothing to worry about, right? Nobody would kill a friend for money, right? Have you so quickly forgotten the lesson from last time? You can't judge others by your own standard. Yeah, there might be someone here who's having money problems. Personally, I've earned over $1 million from my gambling efforts. My life is comfortable.
I'm telling you!
Hifumi, what about you?
You know nothing!
I'm a super popular content creator. I don't have any problem making enough to buy my comics and DVDs. But then, hey, just stop. Pressing others about their personal finances is ugly. Don't worry. Either way, whatever going to happen will happen without warning. That is the nature of this game.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
It's that time already, huh?
Hey,
Before we separate, let me remind you. Starting tonight, I'll be leaving my room door open to make sure nothing happens to alter ego. But just because my door is open, don't assume that will make me an easy target.
because...
Or the predator may suddenly find itself a prey. Her voice was calm and composed, but it was clear she meant what she said.
You know?
Okay, let's everyone just head back to our rooms.
How about that?
And don't think about that whole money thing, got it? Good, then let's break, man. How was that? Pretty good, right, Taka? Ha, Taka ist ja auch noch da. Right. Ich hab tatsächlich vergessen, dass es Taka noch gibt. As soon as I was back in my room, I crawled into bed. Money. There's no way that's gonna get anyone to kill anyone else. I told myself that, but deep in my heart I was still troubled. After all, I thought the same thing last time about having our secrets revealed. Even if the reason for it seems completely nonsensical, a murder can still happen. That's the lesson we learned. But this time it's different, I'm sure of it. Because of the program Chihiro left behind, alter ego, we finally have some small hope to grasp onto. As long as we have that, then I'm sure. Little kids have it so easy, because they can put little in front of their name, and right off the bat everyone thinks they're cute. Well, fine then, I want everyone to start calling me Little Monokuma. See, just by adding that, my cuteness goes up by at least 10%, right? Yeah, the world doesn't have nearly enough littles. More littles would lead to the salvation of the world. Just imagine, little arsonist, little war criminal, little destruction of the environment, little hit and run, little sex, little Great Depression.
Even the darkest subject can suddenly
fuck?
become brighter! Our dreams are expanding! Ding ding!
Hi.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to...
Yeah. Well then, I guess I should head to the dining hall. Yep. Leave the area? Yes. Oh, hi. Good morning, Sakura.
Did you just wake up?
Yep. Waking up for a breakfast meeting is fine, of course, but getting up a little earlier is better. You can exercise in your room till nighttime ends. A big meal after working up a sweat is divine. Yeah, nee, danke.
Hey, Makoto.
Hey, morning, Makoto. Good morning, you're kind of sweaty. Have you been exercising?
That's right.
Yep, me and Sakura were doing a morning workout. Oh, but I didn't break your nighttime promise. I just ran around my room till it ended. Why don't you come with us next time? I don't think I could keep up with you and Sakura.
Huh?
Oh, seriously? Okay, then we can do something in the rec room. I'm not good at much, but I do know how to play Othello. I'm not very good at that. Oh, Moment, das hat Makoto gesagt? Nee, das ist immer noch sie. I'm not very good at that either, though. I don't like to think when I'm playing, so... Das hätte jetzt wahrscheinlich Makoto sagen müssen. Da war irgendwas mit dem Namentag war falsch.
Well, hello.
Good morning. Good morning. Actually, it's a great morning. A morning that has blessed my entire future. Really, it feels like any other morning to me. Maybe you can't tell, but my stomach is positively overflowing with strawberries today. Well, I'm off. That was bizarre. I mean, even for him. Oh.
Could it be?
So the people here today are the same as yesterday, just us 7. Byakuya and Togo are a lost cause, but... Well... It looks like Taka's decided to stop coming for good, too. It's like he's just given up. But people who aren't as tight as he is. When you snap hard. I wish there was some way to make him better. On another topic, Kyoko, did everything go alright last night?
Indeed.
Yeah, I didn't have any problems.
Correct.
I went and checked on the laptop a little while ago, and there weren't any problems there either, but... Kyoko seemed to hesitate, but... It's related to this case, so I suppose I should be blunt.
Anyway,
I have to make a new rule. Using alter ego without permission is prohibited. Someone going in and out of the dressing room would draw unwanted attention from the mastermind.
oh,
I would have thought that would be obvious. Why do we need to make a rule about it?
well,
That's a good question.
hey,
Do you have any thoughts on that, Ifumi?
Oh,
No, it's just like you said, we need to be very careful.
Huh?
Huh?
Say what?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and eat. We don't have time to stand around flapping our lips.
What? What?
Jeez, why are you talking like a pissed off drill sergeant all of a sudden? We ate breakfast in a rush, then headed back to our rooms. Oh, wieder ein bisschen Freetime wahrscheinlich. What should I do today? Wir müssen ja noch mit, wie hieß er, Yasuhiro fertig aus. Abholen. Wo ist er denn? Yasuhiro-chan. Machen wir die Karte auf. Oh, wo ist die Karte? Warte. Wer ist da? Ifumi. Nee, danke. Moment, ist der im Bad? Im Badehaus? Nee, keine Hall. Wo sind denn alle? Hallo? Ah. Ja, Rec Room, okay. Wo ist der Rec Room? Ja? Ja.
Oh, so then.
Monokuma seems like super advanced, right? I think maybe we've been caught in the middle of something terrible.
Very
Global revolution,
suspicious.
but the ancient civilizations that were ruined, that alien technology will destroy us. Or maybe not, I don't know. Should I talk to Hiro while he's acting like this? You wanna hang out with me?
It's not like some
Well, then-
occult mystery.
Have I got a story for you? My research revealed a surprising connection between Tokyo Tower and the lost Lemurian civilization. Hiro spent a lot of time talking about stuff that didn't make any sense to me. Hero and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give a present? Ja. So, mal gucken. Was habe ich? Ich habe letztes Mal ja offscreen einiges noch bekommen. Mal schauen. Royal Curry. Vielleicht mag er Curry. Roller Slippers. Was ist das? Frisch. Das ist wahrscheinlich für Aoi. Das dürfte für Toko sein. Adorable Reactions. Das ist vielleicht für Hibumi. Tumbleweed. Cherry Blossom Bouquet. Sandhitskin. Golden Gun. Irgendwas Okkultes. Oh. Crystal Skull. Mal ausprobieren. Such mysterious power. This is a true blue opal. God, the dawn of a new era grows near. Ich glaube, das war gut. Seeing Hero so pleased with something I gave him makes me happy.
Yo!
Hey, Makoto, what's up, my brother and fellow mother lover? Let's raise our semi-siblings up right, okay? Oh nein, fängt er davon wieder an. Stop talking about that.
Oh, so then.
You ready for the next round? Never. Actually, how do you do your fortune telling anyway? I saw you doing palm readings and stuff, and you didn't use any tools or anything. Well, I didn't know you knew about divination tools. Sounds like you know your way around the spirit world. I'm not sure you need to know that much to know about those kind of tools.
Yo!
Now that I know you're an expert. Ich hab nie gesagt, ich bin ein Expert. I have a question for you. A correct answer gets you another discount. No thanks.
Could it be?
There are 22 cards known as the Major Arcana and 56 cards known as the Minor Arcana. Wie schön, dass unser No Thanks total akzeptiert hat. Generally, the cards from the Major Arcana are used for divination. Do you know what I'm talking about? The Major and Minor Arcana, and the Major Arcana cards are used to tell the future. That must be fucking tarot. Oh, I know, you're talking about tarot cards.
What?
Gloriously correct. I will now tell you fortune for a measly 600 bones. Bones? Oh, really? It's something I would never say if I had enough fortune telling for one lifetime. I see. Well, if you ever change your mind, you know where to find me. Ist Bones tatsächlich Begriff für Knete, Kohle, Zaster? Oder soll ich in 600 Knochen bezahlen? Ich meine, würde mich bei ihm auch nicht wundern. Sure thing. Anyway, getting back to what I asked you about before. If you don't use any tools or whatever, how do you do your fortune telling?
Don't be mean!
Ja, ich habe im Englischen schon alles Mögliche an Wörtern für Kohle, für Geld gehört, aber Bones ist mir neu. Naja. Well, don't be fooled. I have my own techniques. For example, I employ numerology. Numerology.
Yo!
It uses a mathematical formula to predict the future based on birthdays, letter numbering, all that. But I didn't see you doing anything like that either. Well, it's more of an inspirational style of fortune telling. Erratet wahrscheinlich einfach nur. Some kind of unknown power just acts through you and suddenly bam, you've got the info. You're talking about intuition.
How about that?
Don't try and describe it using such a cheesy word. But if it's not intuition, then it's gotta be some kind of supernatural power.
It's not like some occult mystery.
Don't compare my clairvoyance to some occult bullcrap. Aber clairvoyance is... I hate the occult. Take that crap somewhere else. You hate the occult.
Well?
Zieht sich das spontan aus dem Arsch, ja, ich glaube auch. Now here's some good news. Egg now and I'll throw an extra bonus on your reading. I used white magic to record a CD of spirit messages that I received from the luxury suit of heaven. 5 seconds of this, baby, you'll be witnessing miracles and communing with angels for days. And you said... and you said you hate the occult.
What the heck?
Hey, business is... The more I talk to him, the less I understand. Mann. Ach, wie schön, dass in diesem Spiel alle vollkommen bekloppt sind. I shook off Hero's sales pitch and headed back to my room for a while. I needed a break of everything after that. Ich glaube, bei keinem ist es großartig sinnvoll. Das sind halt immer nur so Dialoge, die mit dem aktuellen Story-Part nicht viel zu tun haben. Still got some time. What should I do? Wait, what? Sounds like someone's here. Ich wollte jetzt eigentlich nochmal zu Hina gehen, aber okay. Whoa! Taka. Is it true? Can I really see Chihiro? You mean alter ego? He's still alive. Zombie Taka. No, not quite. Let me see. I want to talk to him. Taka, the way he is now, there's no way I can explain what's going on to him. Kyoko said we're not allowed to use alter ego, but even so, can't just leave him here like this. Okay, why don't we get going? Uh-oh. Ich gehe nirgendwo hin. Ganz bestimmt nirgendwo mit Taka. Vor allem nicht ins... Ganz schnell, 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 schnell. Das hat sie bestimmt nicht gesehen. Okay, so there's a laptop inside the locker, understand? And on the laptop there's a program called Alter Ego. How do I talk to him? Oh, well, you just tell me what you want to say and I'll type it in for you. Do you hate Mondo? And since I couldn't stop him, do you hate me? It was clear he was forcing himself to get the words out. From his mouth, from the bottom of his heart, he forced his weakened voice to make the sounds. Please. Okay. I typed the questions exactly as Taka had asked them. And then...
So,
do you hold yourself responsible?
but...
If Master could talk now, I think this is what he would say. Please, live your life for the both of us. It's impossible for me now, but you can still survive and escape. All of you. Hey, Taka. I was about to say more, but quickly closed my mouth.
Hey!
The one asking those questions is Taka, right? Analyzing all available data, that's the only conclusion I can come to. Master told me how close Taka and Mondo had become. So that must be why he feels responsible. The screen suddenly went dark. And what appeared next was...
Stop fucking around!
You're not letting yourself get crushed under the weight of that responsibility, are you?
Yo.
A man's only worth as much... a man is only worth as much as the load he can carry. You get it right, bro. Hell, what am I saying? Of course you do. That's...
So,
I'm sorry if I startled you. That was my attempt at a simulation using the data about Mondo that Master had given me. I figured if Taka was depressed, that's the kind of thing Mondo would have said to him.
Yo.
So you're just gonna stand there, huh? Just wait for things to get better. Just take your time and get all depressed. Take the time to indulge your regrets. You might even start walking again without realizing it. Sure, that kind of mediocre thinking might work for some people. What if I said it with that kind of condescending tone? Taka? Uh-oh. It's starting to sink in. The way a bucket full of water sinks into a bone-dry sponge. Huh? Those words, deep within my heart. They're inside of me. Holy shit. Taka? Who the fuck is Taka? Your eyes.
F you!
Hey, don't worry about it. Guess I caused kind of a scene, huh? Shoot, man. And your voice.
Yeah!
I'm a new me. I'm totally stuck with fighting spirit now, you dumb bird. Okay, Taka, just calm down.
What?
I am calm. Don't call me Taka. That's not my name anymore. I'm me. I am me. Taka let out a bone-chilling howl and ran out of the room. Hey, Taka, hold on. And I took off after him, but someone stood in my way. Oh. Oops. As if tagging Taka out, she walked briskly into the dressing room.
Just a second.
What do you think you're doing? Kyoko! Oh, no, see, this is just...
Enough already.
Don't go around doing whatever you feel like. It causes problems, and not just for me, for everyone. Sorry.
Correct.
If you're really sorry, you'll get out of here. Now. Okay. Finally, I headed back to my room, embarrassed and sullen. Oh, ich habe mir ins Gesicht mit Wasser. But still, what was with Taka's sudden freakout? I'm seriously worried about him. Oh. Echt. Wenn du irgendwas Normales in Danganronpa erwartest, dann bist du falsch.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, soon the doors to the dining
das
hall.
ist sicher.
Okay then. Sweet
Don't
dreams.
let the bad bugs bite, ich weiß. It's nighttime already. I guess I'll have to wait till tomorrow to figure out Takas whole thing. Ich habe für einen Moment Takas Horror Thing gelesen. For now, time for sleep. Oh nein, ich muss ihn schon wieder vorlesen.
You wanna know why I hate video games? You might not believe this, but I had a best friend once. Actually, he was my only friend. But unlike me, he had all kinds of friends. So me and him were at his house one day when a big group of guys showed up to hang out. They just bought the latest big budget video game. They said they're lost in the game, passing the controller back and forth for hours. But not me. I just sat there watching. That's right, I just watched. What's wrong with that? I didn't care. Just by watching, I was able to nail down all the best strategies, even though I never actually played
And
it.
I don't plan on ever playing it in the future either.
Okay. What the?
Good morning, everyone. Get
Yeah.
ready to greet.
Yeah. Alright, I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. I need to tell everyone what happened with Taka yesterday. I think everyone already saw what happened with Taka yesterday, because he's probably in the dining hall now, screaming at everyone. Nur so meine Vermutung. Was it dinner?
You know?
Yo, I've been waiting. You're the only one here. Where's everyone else? They went on ahead to,
Hey, come on.
we can talk about it later. For now, let's go take a bath. Bath?